What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the office and welcome to the day that we are contacting for the first time the tentative winners for Dream Diesel giveaway number 13. Our winner for the truck and the cash is Alex Brewer of Irvine, Kentucky, and we're about to give him a call right now.
Hello?
Hey man, what's happening? This is Jack from Enthusiast.
Hey, what's up?
Hey man, not all that much, dude. I'm sitting here in my office. I actually just wanted to follow up with you on an order. I think you had like a customer service claim come out or something like that.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding, dude. You have been drawn as the winner for the truck and the cash.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm sorry, I had to pull your leg a little bit, dude. Yes, I am not joking. This is not a prank or some sort of a sick joke. You have been drawn as the tentative winner for Silver Bullet and $10,000 cash from Compliance Sweepstakes Services.
No way. This is freaking crazy.
I want to thank everybody for your continued support, and as you saw with every single one of these winners, if you don't enter, then you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Alex entered the last few giveaways, and now he's a winner, and you could be next. And speaking of giveaways, guys, Dream Diesel giveaway number 14 launches on the 17th. There's a big announcement associated with the giveaway that's different than any of the other 13 giveaways that we've done in the past. You're not going to want to miss it. Mark your calendars. This morning, we are on our way to go get this mullet in a making shaped up. I haven't given you guys much of an update on this mullet situation, mostly because I wear hats pretty much every single day, but here's kind of a status update. It's growing, boys, it's growing, but it's still a work in progress. Here's the deal. We are growing out the mullet style haircut, except we're modifying it a little bit. Living up to my reputation in anything that I do literally ever is I can't leave anything the way that it's supposed to be. So we're going mullet style short on the sides, mullet style length in the back, but up top, my hair kind of just like, as you can see, goes literally everywhere. So rather than going business in the front, party in the back, kind of gonna throw this out too, so that way it can all kind of go that way instead of literally everywhere else. All right, boys, I'll be back. It's time to let freedom reign. Oh yeah, boys, we are working on it every day. We're just kind of trying to manicure the follicles right now. I was just talking to my barber. We're 3 haircuts in at this point in time, and we're making progress. It's just we kind of need to get the connection here from the front of the hair, so there's not this like awkward divide of short hair, long hair, long hair. We're working on it, boys, and it's feeling nice. It's kind of funny. The mullets are absolutely making a comeback. So it just reinforces the fact that they say history repeats itself, and there's an odd accuracy to that statement. Just in the past week, there's multiple people that I've interacted with that are actually also on the same path to grow out their mullet. So the question is, are you growing out a mullet? If so, comment below. It's time that the mullet gang unites here, boys. Let's go. Well, guys, I have a little bit of bad news about this video. Not that it's going to affect the fact that this video is being filmed, because the video is on YouTube right now, obviously, but my plan was to film a video today that involved a delivery that was supposed to arrive today. And well, the bad news is the delivery got postponed. This delivery was a very big deal, which is why I wanted to make an entire video on it, because it's going to give us the ability to do a lot of things that in the past we would ask other people to do for us. More to come on that here soon. I'm really excited about it because I've always wanted to figure out a way to get more connected with all of you, especially locally, and this is going to do exactly that. It's not going to happen immediately, but it'll probably be ready by about February, so stay tuned. And now, speaking of other big announcements, Dream Diesel giveaway number 14 is only but 2 days away. It goes live November 17th, and some of you have your theories about what truck it might be, and rightfully so. You've been with the channel long enough to make those assumptions, but number 14 is different than all the previous giveaways that we've done in the past, and you're not going to want to miss it. So I'm kind of filming today's video completely on a whim. We've had some other projects up at the house that I've been meaning to get to that I just haven't had time for, and well, being that today kind of just freed up in a way, it's a perfect opportunity. That involves the Gooseneck. You're gonna be bringing this thing up to the house and getting a designated parking spot set up for this beast so we can keep it within arm's reach. Unfortunately, I don't have my ball and hitch set up right now. Fortunately, we have a Jake.
Hi, I had what you need.
It sounded like something just straight up broke as you whipped over that bump right there, dude.
A little bit bigger than I anticipated.
It was a pretty serious sound. Did you hear it at all? Everyone's just telling me to give you the Ford.
Okay, here, take this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man, enjoy.
Thanks, guys.
I'll catch you later. That has a gooseneck hitch, right? We'll be good. You got some straps? We'll just strap it back there. Everything should be all right. All right, so before we actually get into what we're doing today, we had to stop over here at our friends at Diesel Works to do a little bit of research and reconnaissance. Our research includes some year makes and models such as the 6.0 Power Stroke, the 6.4 Power Stroke, the 7.3 Power Stroke. Reason being is that we're finally bringing bullet antennas back to you guys on Enthusiast. We had a very small batch of them go for sale in January, and and they disappeared extremely fast. Ever since, they've been on the website, but they've been sold out because we've been trying to secure a domestic source to manufacture these ourselves, and that's exactly what we did. So all of our Bullet antennas are made in America, USA, proud manufacturing, baby, supporting local Lancaster County small business, and they're going to be available at the launch of Dream Diesel giveaway number 14 for power strokes from the 7.3 and up, the 6.0, the 6.4, the 6.7, and the new Aluma-Duties, all Dodges from 2nd gen and up, and every DURTYMAX from 2002 up to present 2020. Now, I know a lot of you guys might not have diesels, so you're probably asking yourself, well, what about us, Jack? Can we get a Bullet antenna as well? And yes, they will be available for the 1500 series trucks as well, and potentially even Jeep Wranglers. Bear with us though, we really want to make sure that we got all this information correct, so we are legitimately going all around Lancaster with this thread pitch measuring tool, ensuring that our Bullet antennas will be machined with the proper threading for your vehicle if you choose to get one. From a finish perspective, they will be initially available in an anodized black with our logo, and then we're considering introducing brushed like I have on my 2020 if you caught that with your very keen eye, and potentially even polished ones. Stay tuned, boys. Oh, Jake, how about this truck, dude?
She's clean.
That is a nice LML. It's the best color, super clean forces on it. Ooh, it's unlocked for you. That was meant to be, dude. It's got the cleared out side markers, no ambers.
Stock as could be.
So Jake, do you want to tell everybody what the situation is with kind of your truck buying process, maybe is the right way to put it?
Well, I'm kind of waiting until next year, until tax-wise. It makes more sense to buy one early next year than it would at the end of this year.
So Jake is very much in the market for a truck. He's got his F-150 now, so he's still got a truck, but he does want to get a diesel very badly. I see your comments, we see your comments all the time.
I
Like,
find myself to sleep nightly with them.
I wipe my tears with your comments. He does want to get a truck very soon. What is it that you want to get, Jake? Because you're kind of up in the air. I think he tells me something new every single day.
I think it's gonna be a DURTYMAX.
Are you gonna go by DURTYMAX, Jake?
No, I'm gonna be DURTYMAX Jake.
Better, better, better. He's learning. This is very good. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but the exhaust is polished.
I'm confused.
The temptation is so real, my friend. Now, speaking of DURTYMAXs, we gotta get a trailer hooked up to one. First time with the Denali on its new wheels, hooked up to the Gooseneck, looking proper, so proper. Everything about this is okay in my opinion. I haven't been using the Gooseneck all that much as of late, just because we really haven't been moving trucks around. Everything's been mostly local, but I've been meaning to get this project done today for quite a while, and being that, of course, our plans kind of fell through with the arrival of the tools that we were talking about earlier, and couldn't have worked out any better. Plan today is to designate an area for the Gooseneck on the new property. That area is going to be kind of right here along this rock wall and our stone driveway. I've got a little bit of extra 2A modified rock right here that I want to get spread down along this direction. It's not going to cover us completely, but we should have enough rock. It's kind of hard to estimate. We might have enough. I'm really not sure. Looking at that pile, we're going to spread it out. We don't have to go too thick because it's only going to be the trailer that's really being parked on it. It's not like it's going to be traveled all that much. The trailer is kind of going to sit in this little area here. If we need some extension for parking pad, we'll actually be able to utilize the old skid steer tracks. I have a little idea in mind if we have to use those as somewhat of a runway. definitely a solid feeling having the Gooseneck up at the house for really the first time ever. This is the trailer's new home, where it's gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be super convenient to be able to have the trailer at access whenever. But I have to give a massive shout out to my great friend Sam King, owner of Lime Ridge Automotive, because he was kind enough to give us a spot down there for a while. And it'll probably be resting there from time to time. It'll probably be up here from time to time. It all really depends on what we're moving, where, when, and why. But for the time being, boom, boys, that's it. I actually just put an order in for another load of rock, and we're probably gonna need another 5 or 6 loads of rock to basically build up this whole base layer of 2A modified, because this is not thick enough quite yet to get it paved. We had a paving company come out and quote the necessary materials and give us an idea as to what it's gonna cost to actually get some blacktop laid down up here. And I'm just gonna be very frank in saying that it is not going to be a cheap process by any means. Kind of so much so that I think I'm just gonna kind of ride it out on rock for a little while. Plus it'll kind of add a benefit because this surface still needs to freeze and thaw and settle over the winter. So hopefully by the springtime we can get all the blacktop down up here and kind of complete this transformation project inevitably. But we are definitely so much further ahead than I thought that we were going to be by this point in time. So to continue in the landscape improvements, we've got this pile of dirt over here, which is basically all the material that came from doing all the preparation of the front yard. It's got a whole bunch of debris in it. You can see chunks of asphalt, rocks, wood, trash. It's not really the most usable dirt, but I decided to place it right here because it was convenient when I was running the preparator to grade the ground that is now becoming my front yard. You can see the grass is growing very nicely, except for that guy that decided to freaking drive through it. But we are getting really lucky with the nice weather that we're having, which is really allowing all this grass to germinate. And by springtime, boys, we're gonna have some stripes laid down. So while we're out here doing yard projects, we might as well continue in something else that I've been wanting to get at, is taking this pile of dirt and relocating it over into this rock bed. We had some kind of red rock clay fill that I had put in here to kind of bring the overall grade up, because you can see right here it slopes down and it's just got a load of rocks in it. So I want to put dirt over this and then eventually kind of landscape this area to what will be a completed kind of center stone of the driveway. That fill dirt happens to be the perfect type of material to throw in here just to kind of bring this grade up level across with the current millings that we have on the driveway now. I'm telling you what, every single time I'm in that thing, I always end up having a squirrel moment. As I said, my only initial intent was to move the dirt pile from there over to here, but then I got a little bit carried away and I started pushing down some of these thorns and briars to see what kind of surface we were dealing with. I found out, well, there's a lot of rocks over here behind this obviously massive rock pile, but it's kind of flat up there. Just some of the side effects of running a piece of equipment, or just the fact that I'm like a 12-year-old kid in a 30-year-old's body. One of the two. So I've been getting a lot of messages lately from you guys talking about buying property one day, and that's awesome. Like, never give up on your ambition to own a piece of property. I've always wanted land, and now that I have it, I've realized that it's everything that I've ever desired to enjoy about the property ownership and more. It's just a very satisfying feeling, and it opens up an entirely new category of what you can do. It's almost like on the weekends now, I look forward to spending time with family and getting out onto the property just to do a specific project that I've been thinking about the week before. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you if you aspire to own more than a few acres one day is consider or budget in a piece of equipment. A skid steer might not suit your needs. It might be a little bit overkill if you're looking for 2-3 acres, but consider a compact tractor or something along those lines. You would be amazed that once you have something like this and realize what it's capable of doing to get your property the way you want it, you'd almost ask yourself, how could you survive or own a piece of property without it? And well, as you guys can see, we do a lot of fun things with our piece of equipment, and so does our boy DURTYMAX runner on the West Coast with his new Bobcat Mini X. If any of anything, it's really got me thinking lately about how I could use a mini excavator in my life. Well, I talk to Rhino on a pretty frequent basis, and I know he's thinking about a skid steer. It's kind of just like a match made in heaven. I feel like if you have one, you kind of need both. But in all seriousness, guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and thanks for sticking around for a vlog that I really kind of pulled out of my back pocket today as a last minute resort. But hey, sometimes it's good to be a little flexible. Stay tuned for Dream Diesel giveaway number 14. I cannot wait to reveal what's in store because it's very, very exciting. And look forward to meeting Alex as he'll be coming out sometime here within the next week or so to take possession of his twin turbo DURTYMAX and $10,000 cash. Smash the subscribe button and notification bell on your way out, and don't forget to tap that thumbs up. I'll see you all in the next upload.